We'll need our books to work on these problems. Let's move from problem number 2. Actually, let's move from problem number 1 and start at problem number 2. So for problem number 2, the graph below shows the number of slices of pizza sold at the concession stand. So we're taking a look at this, and the pictograph tells us that each one of these symbols equals 4 slices. And what we want to actually know is how many slices of cheese pizza were sold. So every time we see one of these, we will put a 4. So that's 1 4, another 4, another 4, another 4, and finally this is our last 4. All of these need to be added. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 4 being added. So we can quickly do 5 times 4. That gives us 20. So the number of cheese pizzas sold, 20 slices. Let's move on. Problem number 3. If the key is triangle equals 4, what amount does half of the object represent? So we have this and it equals 4. One full one is 4. If we cut it in half, then this piece right here is 2, and this other piece is 2. So if we have this, what does it represent? Let's move on to problem number 4. The graph below shows the favorite sports of the 3rd graders at High Park Elementary School. How many more students preferred soccer than tennis? So we're looking at soccer and we're looking at tennis. So this is 4, this is another 4, followed by another 4. So we have how many groups of 4 being added? You got it right, 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Tennis. This is 4. Half of a star is 2. Very good. So we have 4 plus 2. That's 6. What we wanted to know is how many more students preferred soccer than tennis, so we need to use subtraction. 16 minus 6. That gives us what? I think you got it. Let's move on. Okay, problem number 5. The tally chart below shows the number of comic books a group of friends has collected. Use the information to complete the pictograph below. So each square will represent 10 books. Let's count. Let's see how many each one of these represents. For Leah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every time we see this, we know that represents 5. Let's count the total number of books collected by Leah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that means we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squares. And remember, Leah has 40 books. What about Camilla? Well, let's count by 5s again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we're at 25. So for Camilla, we can put 2 squares. That will get us to 20. And then we put what? Not a full square, but half a square. So those are your hints. Let's get started.